Hey guys, it is Sunday and I've just managed to score a book haul off Facebook Marketplace. So I'm super excited. I don't know what's in it. She's told me she's got about 6 boxes where she estimates about 150 to 180-ish books. And yeah, so she's selling it to me for $50. So I've got about a 20-minute drive to go over to her house, but I am excited to see what's in it. So guys, I wanted to tell you how this deal happened. So this lady had posted on a Facebook group. It wasn't a buy and sell Facebook group. It was kind of like a, like a ask anything group of where I live. So she had posted on here that she had a whole heap of books. She was moving house, and did anybody know of an organization or where she could drop a bulk lot of books to? So everybody was in the comments and, telling her to go to the charity shop, as you do. And straight away, that's when I pounced. That was my opportunity. So straight away, I sent her a private message. She messaged me back, and I wrote her a message that just said, "Hey, I'm interested in buying your books in bulk. Can we chat?" She messaged me back and said, "Sure," sent me her phone number. So I gave her a call and said, "What have you got?" And she said, "I'm moving house, I rent. I've been moving these books around with me every time I move house, and I just don't want to take them to another house. They just keep getting stored." She said, "I've got about 6 moving size boxes," and I'm presuming she means like a tea chest, because otherwise they'd be too heavy. And she said there's probably around about 30 books in each box. The majority of them sound like they are fiction, and there's quite a range there, from crime, romance, paranormal, quite a mix it sounds like. But she said there was a little bit of self-help, but it was primarily fiction, which is fine. The thing about buying bulk lots from somebody on Facebook with their fiction is that quite often they have the same author. So then I'm able to bundle them up and sell them as lots. But this lady did say that all her books are in very good condition. She uses bookmarks. She doesn't turn pages. So that's a bonus. And really, I said to her, "So you've got about 150, it sounds, 150-ish books by the sounds of it." And she said, "Yeah, probably, at least 150. And so I said to her, "How much are you looking for the whole lot?" And she said, "Oh, I don't know, give us $50. Beaut. I probably would have paid her up to $1 a book. So I would have probably handed over $150, but she's offered me straight up $50, and I am going to take it. So exciting. $50. What a bargain. Okay guys, beaut, I have got the 7 boxes. So she had them all laid out waiting for me in the garage. $50. She was a lovely lady. I had a big conversation with her. We had a bit of a chit chat, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to find out. Ooh, just sold those the other day. I had the set. Anyway, I'm excited to go through those, but I'm going to bring them back to the storage units now and get them straight up to the units. Let us go. Okay, so it is Wednesday, guys, and I bought this haul on Sunday, and this is the first chance I've had to look at it and deal with it. Now, I need to get rid of it straight away because it's actually taking up the front of my little dump room here, and I've got no room to walk in there. And I just bought another haul, which I'll show you in a second, but I need to get rid of this. So I'm actually going to show you what I got in this haul. And this is the first time I've seen it as well, because I haven't gone through it. So this is the haul I got off Facebook Marketplace. I paid $50. There is 7 boxes here. I think one of the boxes is only maybe half full, but we'll see when I open it. So $50, so I'm going to pull it all out here on the table. I'm going to show you how many books I got for $50, and we'll have a look at them together, and I'll see whether or not this haul was worth my money or not. And what I'm going to do straight after I've pulled out these books is, because I need the room in here. So I'm trying to deal with these hauls as soon as they come in now. I don't want them to gather. Like I do have some death pile in there, but when I get a big haul like this, I don't want that to just sit there now. I want to deal with this straight away. So I'm actually going to price comp all these books. Once I've gone through them here with you, I'm going to work out how much they're all worth. I'll just show you, because this was another haul I just came home with. So I've just picked up this. I don't know if you can see it. Just picked up. So that's another pretty big haul. As you can see, the room in here is pretty full, and those boxes were taking up this available space, which was leaving me no room. Okay, in order for me to get the camera to see the table, it's gonna chop my head off. So I'll try and do this the best way I can. But let's go through this box and see what we've got. I might actually just move it onto this table. Okay, I love it. It's like a mystery box. It's like a lucky dip. Okay, well, the first book I pulled out is No Lucky Dip. Guys, you do not really want to sell Patricia Cornwell. I'm not saying I haven't sold her, but she is in such abundance. Every single charity shop you go in, you will find this woman, and she doesn't sell for a lot of money, and she takes a long time to sell. Now, obviously in a haul like this, I'm not going to say no to it. It's in good condition, but if it sits for too long in my store, out the door, it gets recycled. Okay, self-help from Baghdad with love. Maternity, baby. We've got some fiction. I think what I'll do is I'll just start piling these. It will take me too long to show you absolutely every book. But we'll just go through and we'll do some fiction and non-fiction, I think. So fiction, non-fiction. I don't know what this is. Some little strange hen house. Something about chickens, whether or not we'll see. Fiction. Wally Lewis, famous Australian football player. So that'll be a biography. Fiction. Okay. We've got some more fiction here. Looks like a biography. Oh, here we go. More Patricia Cornwell. What I'll do is I'll just bundle that. So I'll just, if I notice any of the two are the same here, I'm going to just put them into a pile. Hardcover. Jodie Pickout, she's another one that is a little bit hit and miss. You just find Jodie Pickout absolutely everywhere. She's a very popular author, but you don't sell her for very much money. So if I get Jodie Pickout, I try and lot her up into a bundle, but even then she's still hard to move, and I have to sell, she goes for pretty cheap. Patricia. Oh, more Patricia. Okay, Matthew Riley, he does pretty well for fiction, so that's okay. Okay, we've got some more fictions here. More Jodie Pickout. I'll put that there so we can... This guy, Richard North Patterson, he doesn't seem to sell for very much for me, but he's quite in abundance, so I might be able to bundle him up as well. Dan Brown, another one that, again, you find that Da Vinci Code book absolutely everywhere. I don't actually pay to pick that up if I go anywhere, but if I get it in a haul, I'll take it. Some fiction here. Jonathan Kelman, didn't I just say I had some of him? Nope. Kathy Reaches. She's the author who made all the Bones series, so she doesn't go too bad. Tess and more. See, more Da Vinci. More fiction. Now, I don't know what this is. Cute, educational, quiet book. hope there's nothing in here. Hope it's not gross or something. Okay, so that's pretty cute. It's like a little sensory book almost, you know? So that's really cute. So that'll sell. That's something different. Still a book, still will sell. Okay, so that box is empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these over here now so I can open up the next box. So I will pile up Patricia Cornwell and Jodie Picout because I'll possibly get more of her. If there's some of her in there, I'm going to expect more. Okay, so you can see in that haul, out of that whole box, there was 5 non-fiction and the rest were all fiction, okay? Okay, I mentioned that one yesterday, great author. I'm hoping that the rest of that series is in here. Fiction. Now, small fiction can go okay sometimes. I definitely make sure if you're listing small fiction, you put it in the title that it's a small book because it can be deceiving in the photos. And if so, like, I don't know about you, but I hate reading small fiction. The writing is so small. I understand that it's good if you want to put it in your handbag, like a lot of the romance novels you'll find in small. And I think it's because they're kind of like the type of small book that you chuck in your handbag when you go down the beach and stuff. But Dan Brown, again, he's so in abundance, you don't get much money for him, but if there's a few of these in the small fiction, I'll lot them up together. And I do try to lot them up at the same size. So if I get a heap of small fiction, I'm trying to lot up the small fiction together, or the medium size or the large. I try and keep the books at a similar size wherever possible. Marley and Me, fiction. What's this? It's only like a little small fiction. These are the mediums. Tammy Hogue. Okay, 2 of the Twilight series. They're only like the medium size. Twilight still goes okay. It's a bit hit and miss. It goes, some days it goes all right, and then it will sit there for weeks, and then sometimes I'll sell some. It seems to go in droves. But these ones with the red, see, because they got the red spines now, there's 4 books in this book set, but I will set these aside, and I'll only list these as the 4 of them, and I'll wait till I've got all 4 reds. So I actually have multiple shelves of books where I'm building sets so they don't get listed straight away. So for trilogies and sets that I know that I can come across quite easily, and you can find Twilight quite easily, but I will save those until I've got 4 red, unless the other ones are in this box, and I hope they are. Oh, you beauty. Okay, 2 more of that Alexander McCall that I said, so that's 3 now. That's awesome. They sell for good money. Okay, In the Cut. That looks like a pretty old book. Another one in the set. Ooh, we got some Harry Potter. Not bad, not bad. Short stories. Fiction. Elizabeth Gilbert. Pretty common, Eat, Pray, Love. But sometimes you can get multiple of her books and lot them up. Adultery. The Kite Runner. Michael Connolly, another one who's pretty easy and common to find, same as Nicole Alexander. Okay, these are just all fictions, guys. These are just mainly fictions. This guy, Stieg Larsson, he's kind of hit and miss. He makes these ones. The girl, like, sometimes these don't sell for a huge amount of money, but they can sit there. But, ooh, book number 3, red. Right, we're on the 3. This one looks like an erotic novel. I like those, they sell for me. I've got a erotic novel to package up today, and they've actually asked me if I can take extra care packing the book. So I'm gathering that means, can you please send the book discreetly? And look guys, here we go at four books with the red here. That set alone will get me about 40 bucks, and I paid 50 bucks for this whole haul. Fiction, oh, more of this Dan Brown. He's very common. Now I saw another one about dogs before. Maybe that's a set, I'm not sure. Okay, we've got some more Harry Potter. So that's 3 there for Harry Potter. Some more, just fiction. More Harry Potter. Beaut. And look at that, another one in the Alexander McCall set. I'm doing good. Dan Brown again. Now, where did I just put him? I'm sure I had another Dan Brown there. I'll find him. Oh, Patricia Cornwell, small fiction, ripped on the back, no cover. That one's going straight in the bin. Connolly, Red Dog, and woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 5 books in a Harry Potter series here. So I think there's about 7 books in the series from memory. I can't quite remember, but even if I didn't have the full set, these ones will all go together. Okay, so I might keep a pile just of Dan Brown because I know I've seen him a few times here. So we've got Dan Brown, Dan Brown. Now this book looks like it's got kids' books in it, so let's see. Okay, this is really cute. So it's got a little tiny aeroplane, and the book has got these like grooves in it, so you can move the aeroplane around. So that's actually really cute. In good condition, everything's there, including the little aeroplane. This looks like a science kit, not a book. It is fully sealed, but never been opened. I'll see how much that is worth, and by the time you pay postage on that, it's going to need like a medium or a large satchel. If this isn't worth very much money, I'll just give that to my daughter. Okay, random. It's an ant farm. Live ant habitat. I'm not sure I want live ants in my house. Interesting. Maybe that will go in the present cupboard. I'll give that to someone else's family. Okay, what's this? This is another kids book. Looks pretty cute. It's got something here at the back. It's like a pull-out poster or something. I'll have another look at that, but that'll sell. Okay, this looks like a jigsaw puzzle. Again, I might give that to my nephews. Ravensburg puzzle. That could actually sell. Ravensburg is an expensive brand of kids puzzles, but again, it might go to my nephew. Another game. This is like the game box that I scored for free. Okay, we've got a let's have fun at the park. That's pretty cute. I'll be able to sell that. Some kind of like farm puzzle, wooden puzzles or something. Just a few random kids books. I probably won't bother to put these on for listing unless I've got some tubs of kids books that I'm one day going to get around to bundling, so I'll probably just put them aside with that. Now these are some Lego kind of like little hardcover readers, so they'll all go in a bundle. That will probably sell for $35 for 1, 2, 3, 4 for six of those little books. So, and there's 4 Dr. Seuss books here, so I've got some more of these. I might wait till I've got a few more, bundle these up. I like to bundle these up in groups of about 8 or 10. That's it. Okay, this box looks like it's a chunk of small fiction. Let me just move these. That looks cool, like a real little vintage Western. I don't know, that'll be interesting to price. I probably find small fiction the worst. Find it the hardest to go through and stuff. The thing with the small fiction, I just find that if I can't bundle it up by the same author or by sets, it's not worth selling individually. So like this book here, that's not worth me selling individually. So this is the kind of stuff that I probably mainly dispose. If I needed to dispose of books, a lot of the time it's the small fiction. If it doesn't have like a set, if it's vintage or a bit unusual, I definitely like price it, but Patricia Cornwell. Okay, so I'm not going to go through it all. It's just a bunch of small fiction. There's a few random vintage ones, but the majority of it is just fairly common looking authors. Okay, next box. This book, I just sold it the other day. Pretty much as soon as this hits my shelf, it's sold. It is sold. Obviously, it's not a huge profit. I don't know. It's like a $16, $18 book or something from memory. But it sells fast every single time. So that's a winner. Carly Lane. This chick is so funny. Do you follow her? Celeste Barber. She's like the comedian who like she like copies all the celebrities, whatever, and then she makes like a funny photo of herself. It's like if they're all like glamorous in their like bikinis, and then she stands there in her bikini with her real woman body. And I just love her. She's so funny. I've sold her before. Her book moves really fast. She's got a couple of books. That's going to be an easy sell. This book here has got a lot of foxing. Doesn't mean it's not worth anything, but it's pretty old. Like it might be not. It might be a recycled book. I'll see. Okay, this is pretty good. So there's 5 here of this author, Leanne Moriarty or whatever, however you say her name. This This looks like a set of books, and they're like coffee table books: New York, Modern Retro, Coastal, and Scandi. So they're on home decor. Whether or not it's worth selling those as a lot or selling those individually, because they are all on different kinds of decor, I'll have to price comp them. This is a Lego book. It's not a bad book, except it's missing the Lego figurines. So it's probably not worth anything without the little figurines. So probably will get recycled, that one. Next lot. T. Cooper, she's a good one to sell. Paulina Simmons. Now this is a set, so it'd be nice if there's all three of them. Paulina Simmons. Bill the bastard. Poor Bill. Okay, non-fiction. Ellen DeGeneres. Hardcover there. James Herbert, there's a couple of him here, so I'll be able to bundle them. Parky, I've tried to sell that book before, it doesn't move. Couple of Matthew Riley in here, which is good, and they're hardcovers, so that's good. More Sexy Country Cowboys. These are the ones I always want to keep to read myself, because I do like a nice sexy country boy. Some pretty good fiction books in here. One more box. Okay, another one. I think I saw two of those before by Paulina Simmons, so that'll be able to bundle those. James Patterson, I've got a love-hate relationship with James Patterson. He goes through stages as well. Another Paulina Simmons, that makes about 4. More Jodie Pickout. Country. Oops. Quite often I find aeroplane tickets in books. It's quite, you can see where they've travelled to, and it's been their holiday read. This lady really liked Patricia Cornwell. I don't know what it is about her. Everybody seems to like her. Everything about terrorism. Ooh, more Harry Potter. Yay. That takes it to 6 Harry Potter books. A few more small fictions. Fiction. Okay, that's it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm pretty happy with that haul. Like 50 bucks. If I had to estimate how much this haul would be worth, sales wise, not taking out my costs, my postage, my fees, everything else, if everything in this book haul sold, I don't know, $800,000 for my 50 buck outlay. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to price comp all these books after I've been here. I'll just put them into some piles and I'll count them up and show you what I got. Okay, so I've just laid all those books out there and added them all up for you so you can see. So for $50 for my Facebook bundle, I got 19 non-fiction, 15 kids books, 182 fiction books, which equals $216 for $50. So what's that work out to be? So that works out to be 23 cents a book. So, I mean, you can see it's so easy for me to make my money back on 23 cents a book. Now, even if there's some here that aren't worth me selling, but in all honesty, I've already thrown the one book out that didn't have a back cover on it. So that would have taken it up to 217. This book down here is really tattered and like, I'll probably recycle that one. But realistically, I don't think there's any other books here that I'm going to get rid of. So these are the ones down here that are non-fiction. These are all the fiction. So they're all in pretty good condition. There was only 2 books out of, 216 that were rubbish. Now these are the small fiction. So what I just did was I just worked out if the small fiction was in groups of the same author. Now this one is interesting to me. I have never sold this guy, but these look like some kind of spooky horror books, and they're obviously vintage, probably first edition, and spooky kind of like horror books have done really well for me in the past. So I've not sold this guy, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 9 books by James Herbert, and those ones are interesting me. I think they'll be worth quite a lot of money as a bundle. If I had to estimate, maybe 60 bucks. But again, I haven't comped them. Not sure. Might be totally way off. This is another lady I haven't sold before, but there's, half a dozen of her. And she looks like she's a little bit spooky. So they might go all right. Michael Palmer. There's a few there. I'll bundle them up. I'll have to run comps. Richard Patterson here, there's a chunk of him. I'll bundle these ones up. Now, as for ones like James Patterson, Matthew Riley, that one there is in pretty rubbish condition. That one I might actually, I've got so much James Patterson. That one will probably go in the bin, I think. As for these ones, I'll probably save them up because I've got like more of these kind of ones at home in my death pile. So I'll probably set these aside and wait till I've got bigger bundles and then see if I can sell them as lots. They're not worth me listing as individuals, these ones. When there's a few of them, like 4, I might be able to put those ones together, these ones. I've got the Harry Potter set. That's going to be worth a bit. Those kids ones will go for a bit. Twilight will go. All these sets, these are pretty good sets. There's 3 hardbacks down here by James Herbert. So he was the guy that did the spooky ones over there. So I'm really keen to comp those. Jodie Pickout, this book, so there's a million of them. I won't expect much for those, but, I'll work them out. I might actually save them. I've got so much Jodie at home. I haven't even, got to because it's not like overly worth it. But Paulina Simmons, I'll bolt those. Now this is all the Patricia Cornwell. Yeah, I might bundle the small ones up as a lot and I might bundle those bigger ones. This one's a hard one, so it probably needs to wait. But anyway, that is my haul. I'm going to price comp it now and I'll come back once I've comped it. You can't watch me because I need the phone to price comp, but I will comp these books and we'll see how we go. I am sweating. I have price comped all the books today from that haul, and I wanted to show you the total because I think you'll be super surprised because I was super surprised. Let's have a look. Okay, this is the table that I do all my pricing on because it's the best place in the shed that I get Wi-Fi. So those books that are still sitting on the table, I'm actually going to keep them set aside. There's 25 of them, and I'm going to set them aside to see if I can bundle them up with other books that I've already got in my death pile. All these books in the tubs have been price comped in the black tubs. Now, let's have a look here. These are all the bundles and these are all the bundles that I've made up from that haul, and there's a few individual books here that were priced a little bit higher. So I have made a chart for you. So I want you to have a look at this. 3 books were thrown in the rubbish because they had broken covers. 25 books have been set aside for bundling, so they haven't been included in this pricing. I have made 24 bundles up out of this haul, and those bundles in total I'm going to list for $699. Then I've done a tally down here. So I have got 9 books. I'm going to list at $12.95, 40 at $14, 19 at $15, 3 books at $16, 6 at $18, yada yada. You can see it all there. They're the prices of my individual books, okay? So there is $1,466.55 worth of individual books to list. So individual books plus the bundles equals a grand total of $2,165.55 in sales if all of these books were to sell. Now, not all of these books not everything sells for us. Hopefully, but maybe not. But I've turned a $50 haul into possibly $2,165. So I think that is pretty darn awesome. Please remember that this includes the shipping, because I do free shipping and eBay fees and blah blah blah. But remember, we worked out that each book was costing me 23 cents. So even in bundles where there's 3, 4, 5 books, it's still only costing me like 60 cents or $1 for those bundles. So, you know, like the Twilight one I was showing you there, that's cost me 80 cents or what is it, 23, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92 cents, and I'm going to sell it for 40. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, anyway, there is some good money in these books. It does take time. This is, you know, it's taken me quite a bit of my time to go through that haul, price everything in that haul. Tomorrow's job will be photographing everything in that haul, and it'll go up. Everything that's been price comped today will go to the VA tomorrow. Guys, if you want to learn more about how I'm selling books on eBay and follow my journey, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks so much for watching.